Hello, my name is Stephanie, also known as Sunshine, and I'm introducing myself to you today because I would like to share my Appalachian Trail through hike with you. I hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2018. I took a lot of pictures and videos, but I didn't vlog it. And since then, in 2019, I hiked the Continental Divide Trail, and I got a lot better at vlogging, and I shared my journey on the trek. So after that, I've been trying to figure out how can I make a video out of my Appalachian Trail content, and I think I've finally figured it out. So I've been putting together some videos, and I would like to share them with you. With that being said, I am getting ready to hike the Pacific Crest Trail and complete my Triple Crown. So we'll see how that goes. But until then, to get me through the winter, I'm going to be making Appalachian Trail vlogs. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Here I am on February 25th, 2018 at 6:23 a.m. hugging my dog Addie goodbye as I got out of the car to head into the airport. I was flying from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to Jacksonville, Florida to visit my grandparents. And as any grandparents would be, they were super excited to have their wonderful granddaughter come spend some time with them for the week. A few days later, my mom would eventually fly out to join us on a road trip from Jacksonville, Florida to Amicalola Falls in Georgia. I was so extremely lucky and grateful that some of my family was able to see me off as I began my through hike of the Appalachian Trail.
Well, it's 136.4. 26.6.
It's not bad.
The crew for this adventure would not be complete, however, until March 1st. This is the day that my awesome friend Laura would fly out from Austin, Texas to Florida to join us on our road trip.
Laura's bag kind of looks like her, a big old penis.
Laura was not only joining us for the road trip, she was cool enough to take a week off of work to join me for the start of my Appalachian Trail through hike.
Pickles and Tickles taking a trial run through the complex.
Hers is long dog and mine's chode.
I was very excited about this, especially due to the fact that the Appalachian Trail was my first backpacking trip ever. So it was awesome to have a friend by my side for the beginning of it.
Put your whistles and hug a tree. Don't forget Barney.
With our bags all packed up and ready to go, it was time to hit the road.
Pound it.
On March 2nd, after a 7-hour-long road trip, we ended up in Dahlonega, Georgia, where we would stay the night before driving to Amicalola Falls the next day. Amicalola Falls is where I would register as a through hiker and meet up with our shuttle driver who would take us up to the Springer Mountain trailhead. And according to the scale there, my pack weighed 34 pounds.
Wait a minute.
At last, it was time to say goodbye to my family for a little while.
Bye, girls.
See you in Maine.
Well, I'll see you before Maine.
March 3rd, 2018, around 11 a.m. was the date and time that I took the first steps that would change my life forever. It is so crazy to look back on now. Like I said, it was my very first backpacking trip. I had absolutely no idea what I was getting myself into and where it would take me. It makes me laugh to watch myself in the beginning of this hike. I was just so new to it all. I was literally just winging it.
Our campsite.
Yes, 9 miles later.
How'd you feel about it?
I'm so glad to be here and I can't wait to eat food.
And we're about to get water at our water source. Laura is going to demonstrate.
I am.
Yes,
Oh,
you are.
All right.
Let's see it.
So, we try. Get down here. Wheel her on up.
Apparently, you can get norovirus through the Sawyer squeeze, so we're hoping we don't die. What did you just do? Why'd you put that in your mouth?
Needless to say, it was a steep learning curve for me, but I learned.
Day 2.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Feeling great.
Didn't know I had parts of my body that I have.
They hurt so.
Even though I was completely new to backpacking, I immediately fell in love with the lifestyle.
Day 3. How you feeling?
Feeling it.
Trying to get to Lance Creek today. Maybe find a shower eventually. Starting
Smells horrible.
I'm feeling very ripe, but the view is beautiful.
I obviously didn't know how to videotape properly for vlogging either.
It's been real. My ass is starting to look great. I just almost tripped. Still have no trail names. Any suggestions?
Pickles and pickles.
Pickles and tickles.
My present self, who has thru-hiked the Appalachian Trail and the Continental Divide Trail, looks at my past self and realizes how far I have come to become who I am at this very moment today.
It's raining. It's pouring. Say hi, Laura.
On March 6th, we made it up and over Blood Mountain and down to Neal's Gap, where we would hitch into Blairsville, Georgia, and spend the next 2 nights. We were very excited to get into town because we were soaking wet and cold from our hike over Blood Mountain in the rain. March 7th made it my first 0 day of the entire Appalachian Trail. It was amazing. I got to eat, drink, shower, do laundry, you know, the necessities. So I was a big fan of 0 days from the beginning.
What you doing, Steph?
I'm gonna lance my blisters.
Sterilize the knife. That's a big old blade you got. Those must be some big blisters.
They are. Which one should I do first? Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's definitely the bed you're sleeping on tonight.
Our day was also spent lancing blisters and Laura icing her aggravated knee.
That's so gross.
Number 2.
Ugh.
Always sterile, because I am a biologist. It's nice and warm.
It doesn't take much for Laura and I to have an awesome time together. We usually just spend most of our time laughing at each other. I mean, we really just feed off of each other's energy. But with Laura's knee flaring up, our time together was sadly cut short.
Dr. Hobbles. Go on, Hobbles. Go get your ice. Bye.
As Laura planned her shuttle to get to the airport, I planned my resupply to get to the next town. I also tried to dry my socks out in the microwave, which was kind of a bad idea because my sock liners had a little bit of metal in them.
When you forgot to wash your socks, you hand wash them, and to dry them for tomorrow's hike, you microwave them.
But it all worked out. Nothing exploded. March 8th was the day that Laura and I would split ways. I did not vlog my Appalachian Trail thru-hike, but I do have a collection of photos and videos that are very dear to me that I took from Georgia to Maine. With this compilation of memories, I have taken the time to put them together into vlogs to share my journey on my 2018 thru-hike of the Appalachian Trail, where I started as Stephanie and eventually became Sunshine.
I told you I could do it.
You did. I'm wrong. You're right. You did it.
I missed you guys.